Nigerian history without Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Chief Obafemi Awolowo is impossible. Chief Obafemi Awolowo and Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe were significant in the struggle for independence of Nigeria. Their relationship went sour immediately after Nigeria gained independence. They became political rivals, with one accusing the other of betrayal. Their rival created distrust between the Igbos and the Yoruba tribe of Nigeria. Earlier, we made a video on why the Igbos believe that the Ashuwaju of Yoruba land, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, betrayed the Igbo and the entire eastern region towards the event that led to the Nigerian Civil War. But the Yorubas also believe that the Owelle of Igboland Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe also betrayed the Yoruba people and the entire western region of Nigeria. So we are going to look into the event that brought about this argument and why the Yorubas believe that Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe betrayed his friend Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was a founding member and leader of National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon. He campaigned rigorously using his newspaper, the West African Pilot, while Chief Obafemi Awolowo did the same with Nigerian Tribune, and also, together with other educated Yorubas, founded the Action Group Party. The differences between Awolowo and Azikiwe began back in 1951, after the 1951 parliamentary elections to the three regional House of Assembly. Before the 1951 parliamentary elections, some thoughtful members of the NCNC advised Azikiwe to allow Alhaji Adekoje, a Yoruba man popularly known as the Iron Man of Ibadan, to be the leader of NCNC in the western region while he remains the national leader of the party, citing that if the NCNC wins the election, that the Yorubas will not be comfortable to have Azikiwe, a non-Yoruba man, as the leader of parliament in the Western House of Assembly. But Nnamdi Azikiwe rejected the advice, claiming that he was free to lead his party in any part of the country. The NCNC later went on to win the election as expected, but before the parliament was convoked, Chief Obafemi Awolowo summoned the elite of the Yoruba nation, including the Obas, to a meeting. He warned them about Nnamdi Azikiwe's activities in the West. In his words, he said, "I am not worried that we, the Action Group, lost the election. I am worried about what the future Yoruba generation will say to our own generation for allowing Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, an Igbo man, to rule us in our own land, considering that the Yorubas were exposed to Western civilization and Christianity before the Igbos." He went on to advise them to order 6 Yoruba NCNC parliaments to cross the carpet and join the Action Group when the House of Assembly was convoked. The Obas gave the order and the Action Group formed the government with Awolowo. A Westerner and a Yoruba man became the leader of the government business in the Western House of Assembly. It is believed that after this event, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe regarded Awolowo as an enemy and decided he would never cooperate with Awolowo in politics. On December 12, 1959, parliamentary elections were held in Nigeria, but the three major political parties in the election, NCNC, AG, and MPC, did not get enough votes to form a government, so an alliance had to be formed to determine who ruled Nigeria. Awolowo saw that a combined seat of NCNC and AG gave them the majority in the Federal House of Representatives. He proposed to Zik that the NCNC should come together to form a coalition government. He offered Zik the post of Prime Minister, while he took the post of Minister of Finance. But Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe rejected the proposal and instead went into alliance with Ahmadu Bello's Northern People's Congress. Tafawa Balewa became the Prime Minister, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe became Ceremonial Governor General, and Awolowo became the leader of the opposition. Now the question is, why did Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe rejected the offer of being the Prime Minister, which under parliamentary system had the real powers, and went for the ceremonial position of Governor General offered to him by Ahmadu Bello's Northern People's Congress? Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe later wrote in his autobiography why he betrayed Awolowo and did not go for a coalition government with Awolowo. According to his autobiography, in 1947, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was accused of theft after over £13,500 was raised from the Yoruba people to protest the offensive law of Governor Otto Richards. He was accused of squandering the money, but Zik insisted that the Yoruba in the team were the problem. This caused heated and prolonged press war among Zik's political associates. Governor Otto Richards called Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe to order at the government house and Azikiwe went away with the resolve that the Yorubas must not be allowed to rule over others in Nigeria. So the question now is, do you think that Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe betrayed Awolowo, or was his decision an act of patriotism to Nigeria? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Thank you.